Welcome.
One.
We're back to the Burning Wheel. Crazy things are happening. Crazy things. More crazy things are gonna happen.
No stranger.
I'm having a nostalgia aneurysm. I'm reading all of the lines from Darkest Dungeon, and it just makes me happy.
Yeah.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
The only way that you would actually win is if you back forward and did
It makes me so happy.
So,
The light.
and if you could actually
Promise of
start,
safety.
all the more power.
so Burning Wheel.
If not, you did that much more damage to it.
I think
Then you'd have to just go back.
I think what we kind of open up with is Sergio's kind of disgruntled face as he kind of sees the mayor and his lackey being let off and being arrested. Sergio doesn't say anything because he's like, oh, well, I mean, I guess it ended in bloodshed and we'll figure it out, I guess, to see if he's actually guilty of this. But he's still just, he's looking at you, Dallin, like, you should have listened to me. This is none of it.
He looks at Sergio and he's like, justice doesn't bend to the whim of criminals. We don't wait for them on their beck and call. And he just kind of goes to walk out. And he's like, this is how you do justice. If I didn't do my job, you wouldn't have a job.
And I'm sure Trevor would have something to say there, but yeah, I think at this point, Sergio just kind of leaves it.
Yeah, well, I figured he kind of just walks away just so he doesn't have to worry about what he says.
That's the way to win an argument.
Just leave.
If this is Garen, he would do his hand wave.
Now,
I love that so much.
Now,
It's a
if
great
I
hand
got
wave.
run over by nuns last time, we need to come up with something better for Sergio to get run over by this time.
Yeah. He gets run over by... Man, we don't have anything that's more pitiful than that.
I don't know. Snails might be.
Oh, I guess. I'd be pretty sad. He
You'd
gets
find
run
that
over by
more-
oozes.
Probably holes.
Yeah.
Holes, right? Like more pitiful.
Who are you?
Okay, where were we, Caleb?
I think what we were doing is Antonius walks into this whole situation. And yeah, like the mayor is being led off by a bunch of guards.
Okay, so
And then you kind of see the rest of the
Cantarius
peeps,
is
yeah.
So Cantarius is being field dressed on the floor.
Yep.
I would assume there's a pool of blood and general nauseating
Uh-huh.
mess there. Who does anyone have a particular aura of being in charge?
I do.
Dellin does.
If anyone's specifically standing forward looking like they're important right now.
Well, okay, so
otherwise I'm just
Dellin
gonna
like
go straight for Dellin.
yeah, well, Dellin like kind of walked out of the compound. So I think you see him
Probably
first.
ran into you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna walk straight up to Dellin. I'm gonna be like, dude, what happened?
He just
People are
relays
dead.
what
What
happens
happened?
quickly. Wait, people... Oh, you mean at the tower. He probably asked you what you mean. He's like, what happened when?
That's the last thing. Last thing I remember is a whole bunch of nuns suddenly charging at me. I hit my
And
head
he
and
just
everything went black.
kind of goes like, oh, that's how that happened. Because he probably didn't notice what was going on when he got knocked out. He's like, well, unfortunately, the young girl and her parents succumbed to the green smoke, but everyone else made it out all right.
Are they dead?
Yeah, yes, as far as I know.
Where's
Is that-
Cantarius?
Well, I was about to say, he came after the. Well, I'm not really sure what he was doing. He just kind of took off, came over to the compound here, and by the time we got here, he was lying in a pool of his own blood, and we had other bigger problems in the steward over
So
there.
he's
I don't know
dead
if the
then.
steward's still
Excellent.
here. Says, no, not quite. The guards are patching him up. He gives you kind of a look at saying excellent, like what? Says we're not entirely sure what happened or what he was doing, but we have a feeling it was his fault. Whatever went on, chances are. All to say, we have the mayor and his steward, who turned out to be, what do they call a magic user in this world? Like a.
It would depend.
They're not mages, are they?
No. There's different names for depending on what you get your power from. So like a cleric or whatever is called a favored. You
Right,
you would
okay,
probably just refer to him as a
Don't need
mage,
that, Jojo.
just for a sake of like a term of convenience. But he's
Okay.
he might. It
Yeah,
depends.
it's like
Yeah.
he turns out to be a mage. He tried to invade my thoughts, but fortunately my mind is stronger than that. But anyways, it seems we've more or less, pardon me, more or less got the situation under control now.
Okay. So at this point, Kentarius is on the floor. I'm not sure precisely how to react or act to this. I think that I just want to see how this is gonna play out.
Yeah. I think Dylan, like, if I don't know if you're gonna walk into the courtyard or not, but I think he puts a hand on your shoulder and he's like, "What? I understand that the young girl died, and that's a tragedy, but you all seem particularly connected to this. Who was she? What's going on? Because I was not there when any of this happened, so I don't know what's going on at all. You guys are just all flipping out about this girl.
She was the daughter of the local blacksmith in town. I made friends with him and was working in his forge, and Kantarius came along and decided he wanted to throw his magical staff in the blast furnace, and suddenly we had green smoke and Maddie collapsed.
Wait. The green smoke came from his staff.
Yes.
Kantarius' staff. Do we have that staff? I know we have it, right?
I
Kantarius
have
holding it?
no idea where it
It's
is.
where it came originally, but I didn't. It wasn't the cause of death for the parents, just for Maddie.
No, it was.
Why did the parents die?
Yeah, but they died from smoke, but it was not coming from the staff. It came from the girl.
Well, it came from
I'm
her.
just trying to put
No,
less
yeah,
blame on
he-
myself.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work.
But
No.
I'm still unconscious.
Anyway, sorry, what did you say, Antonius?
Kantarius.
What were you saying,
What was
Josh?
the last thing you
I don't
said,
have the
Josh?
staff, but
In character. I
we
mean.
don't. Completely derailed.
Oh, I asked it about. I was like, the smoke came from his staff. That's where the smoke came from. That she inhaled.
Yes. Yes.
He's like,
he was
I'll be right
being
back.
completely foolish and nearly got her killed. Or,
This is
in
like-
fact, apparently got her killed.
is it? Yeah, not just her. He says, I think this might be more dangerous than we think. And he just kind of goes off like he's thinking to himself and goes to Kantarius to get his staff. He's gonna go grab the staff from Kantarius, who I imagine can't really do anything about it.
There
and
is no
take
staff.
it to Sergio and be like, so it's not a mirror, but there's no staff.
It's not there.
Is Kantarius awake at this point?
Sure, let's say he's kind of like groggily awake.
Okay, I'm like, where's your staff? I
My
just kind of like
person.
slap his cheek and I'm like, where's your staff?
I mean, you dropped it. You dropped it when you got stabbed.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know.
Well, I mean, it just disappeared.
I don't know. I had it, and then what happened to me?
Like you got stabbed or something. I mean, you tell me. You we came here after you were wounded. You locked the door, remember?
Okay,
Or
here's
do-
the
maybe I don't
question.
know
How
that,
do they
but-
not know where my staff is? It literally, like, I had it in my hand.
Yeah, you had
I
it.
fought the guy with it.
Yeah.
So, is it?
So he didn't take it
Is it
because we were
legitimately
watching him.
missing?
So it just demon
Was it missing?
vanished. Yeah, apparently it's not there. And I mean, we were watching the guy. He didn't take it. So it just must have disappeared. But I mean,
So you guys probably think I hit it.
Well, yeah, Dylan probably doesn't think it just magically disappeared, unless that's a thing that happens to magical items in this world on a regular basis.
It's a shard light.
Midget shard stick.
Shard staff.
He's like, so your staff just vanished into thin air. I know the steward didn't take it. I was watching him the whole time while he was stabbing me.
Yeah. So I have no.
Okay. Well, I mean, he knows that you're knocked out, and I assume he would have saw the staff in his hand when he came in, right?
Mhm.
I assume. All right. And I mean, his clothes aren't big enough or like loose enough to hide a staff in. I assume like some quarterstaff is taller than he is, right?
I mean, I'll take off my cloak.
I mean, like I don't think you could be hiding it like physically in your clothes
Yeah.
unless it's shorter than I'm expecting. So I mean, I guess I don't really have any reason to be like you're hiding it because you can't be.
Okay.
But it's also just like it didn't just vanish. Like what the heck? Well, I guess it did.
And like
it did
when you
smoke,
asked me
so
where it
maybe it
is,
did. But
and like when you ask me where it is, I don't like look in my cloak or anything. I'm not like checking my
I
person.
have a tell, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
He kind of just stands up and goes to Sergio, and he's like, "Well, I found out where the smoke came from,"
Mhm.
which I don't know how much of this conversation we want to have now, just because he's not here. But maybe I can.
I mean, it's just a simple. Oh, okay. Like now we know. I mean, there's nothing else
Yeah,
you
I
can
mean, like
speculate
it's from
from
the
it.
staff, but apparently the staff magically disappeared. So I don't know if that sheds any light onto what's going on. I mean, it wasn't a mirror, so there's that at least. But cool beans. All right. Well, in that case, we'll just go probably to Frinta and get this show on the road.
Okay.
I want to put a band-aid on my arm first.
Can I put a band-aid on my intestines?
Yeah, you guys should get treatment for that too. Okay, so let's just kind of like skip forward a bit for you guys. Get the treatment on, like, so you all go to the doctor and you get treatment. So I'll go ahead and make some rolls for him. Where is the doctor? Huh.
Doctor Who?
I was looking for the doctor's character sheet.
No, I was making a joke.
Oh, so funny.
You know, I would love to see the doctor's character sheet. It would answer so many questions.
That takes so long to read. Can you imagine how many skills are on his skill list? All of them.
All right, so Dylan, you had a light
All of
wound.
them, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna have him go ahead and make that surgery roll for you.
Can I pray to heal myself?
I mean, you can.
Eventually, if I bang my head against this proverbial wall enough times, I'll succeed.
So
Never
there you go.
mind. I won't.
Now go ahead and make a health test for me.
Yeah.
A 2 health test.
Watch me fail like a zombie. Oh, I won't. I didn't fail. Cool. I get over my like bleeding.
And technically, you need to remember that technically you would have gotten advantage dice for that roll because of that surgery roll. So
right.
keep that in mind for later. Jared, you had a light wound, so you can just take that light wound off, David. Because it just fades immediately. Alphonse.
How do I do that?
Well, I mean, I need to roll for you, but like, you have a light wound, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Same roll.
How do I do that? Oh, duh. Moron.
All right, you get 2 advantage dice for your roll, Alphonse.
Man, this surgeon's good.
Not good enough to save the little girl out.
It's true. He saved other people though. Saved.
Nice.
Deal.
All right, so your light wound is gone.
Jeez.
Antonius, did you have a wound? Did you have anything you needed to heal?
I think he was just unconscious.
Oh, no,
Not
you
that
didn't.
I'm
Okay.
aware
Right.
of.
So, yeah.
I think the one that I had was recovered.
Okay. So yeah, he's gonna go ahead and make a surgery roll for Connor. We'll see how well this goes.
Am I rolling or are you rolling?
I'm rolling.
Okay.
I have to roll the surgery roll first, and then you have to roll the health test.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So you get 1 advantage dice to your roll, and you are making a OB4 health test.
Can I pray for his roll? I wanna do that thing. Wow.
Assuming I failed.
Yeah, you
Can I
would.
do? I was gonna do a prayer for his roll. Could I do that?
Sure, yeah.
So,
To add a dice.
yeah. Well, but that's only a
There's
difficulty
a 6
3.
in there. You can open end it.
I mean, you could do both.
I can do both.
There's no reason you couldn't.
Okay. No. It gets worse, I think. But what is above
So does this mean I die?
5? What's 6?
No.
I mean, what is 6? What does 6 do?
What?
What does 6 do for faith?
Oh, for faith? Let's
Yeah.
look. 6 is consecration. That there wouldn't be anything he would use for that.
Okay, I'll just do the
yeah.
4 to. Well, it's for me though, so 3 to give him a dice.
Yeah,
Right?
it'd be minor wounds, so or minor miracle. Sorry. So it's op 5.
Okay. Can I pray to give myself another dice on my prayer to give him a dice?
No.
No.
Okay. Fair enough. I keep doing
Actually,
that every time.
Yeah,
What?
you could. There's no reason that you couldn't.
What?
You couldn't do the. Okay, you couldn't do the dice, but you could open end the faith. Oh, except it's already open ended. Never mind. So you can't. So yeah, never mind.
I was about to say.
Okay. I think I did this right.
So
Yeah,
they've
that would be
already
kinda
beat.
Nice. Okay. Except it's a 5. Not a 3.
To give someone else a dice, right?
Oh, to give someone else a dice? Yeah. It's
Yeah,
an
I
op 3.
figured I wouldn't
Okay.
try to insta heal him because I
Sure,
already did
sure.
that, and he already told me no. I don't
Oh,
wanna
that's
make him
true.
mad.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you get. So you go ahead and roll
So,
another dice, Connor.
Yeah.
You best get 3 6s.
Roll 1d6. David gave you an extra dice.
I failed.
Well, you got a
Wait, you rolled
success.
You also rolled a 6 on your health check.
Yeah, so you can spend a fate to reroll
Oh
that.
yeah,
So you have 2 successes.
but the chances of that is.
You
But
just have to get a
otherwise,
6 and then another 6.
Connor, otherwise it's bad things happen.
Yeah, otherwise you're basically screwed. So.
All right. Well. Where's my fate again? Oh, there it is.
Oh no,
What?
Connor. I would spend Artha on this, because if the treatment fails, the character heals in the full length of time required, but only recovers half of the dice lost. The remaining dice are permanently subtracted from the appropriate stat.
You have any persona
I don't
points?
have Artha. I don't have any persona.
Oh man.
Oh dear.
Hey Theo, pray. You can't hear me.
I failed.
You got 3 successes. Someone else. Can we give them a dice?
Theo could pray
I
too.
could hit him with a hammer and try to use him ending, but I don't think that'd help.
If Theo wasn't on his guitar, he could pray. That might do it.
Well, he's also not he's not there. He doesn't know what's happening.
Oh, he's
so.
not there. Yeah, that's right.
Can I persuade him to get better?
No.
Mm.
Yeah, that's not great.
I got 2 5s.
Certainly
too.
not.
That's dumb.
Can I
Yeah, right.
persuade David's
That
gut?
figures.
No. You could
Can I
pray.
seduct David's god?
Hey, David. Technically, you could pray to open end his health, and so he wouldn't have had to spend a fate point on that, and he could spend a fate point to re-roll a failed
okay.
dice.
Alright. That's only 2, right?
That's only 2. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna not give myself a modifier. Crying out loud. Alright. Watch me fail this somehow. Or maybe it just won't roll. Let's try that again. Okay, I didn't fail.
Yay.
Nice. Awesome. Woo, that was close.
Yay.
So this is how long you're gonna take to heal from this.
Thanks for praying, guys.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
3 months.
Very helpful.
It's gonna take you 3 months to heal completely
For
from
me?
this. Yep.
Why?
Wow.
Well, screw that noise.
Yep.
I off myself. No.
Because this isn't Pathfinder.
Yeah,
That's
why.
why.
Yeah. It's okay. I'll just make a 5 difficulty prayer till it advance my prayer, and you get healed. It'll be great.
Yeah, there we go. Well, I'm making hearing tests every day so I could hear you today, so just make sure you do it in a different room.
Alright.
We'll do great.
Oh, man.
So in 1.5 months, you'll recover 1 more dice. In 1.5 months, you recover 1 more
Yay.
dice,
man.
and
Poor
then
Connor.
in 3 months, you recover the last dice. But again,
Wait,
you
so
need
4.5 months? Oh crap.
No.
you need 1.5
Oh,
1.5 months until the first dice goes away, and then at 3 months, then it all goes away.
oh, okay. So
Suck for you.
So you have a midi wound, Adam, that you're still healing from. That's gonna take 5 weeks. That didn't
Better than
actually
3
go
months.
that didn't actually go as bad as I thought it was
Good
going
time.
to. So that's good.
The white shade lightning bolt didn't kill him.
Well, it wasn't supposed to
Still
kill him.
survive from lightning bolts.
It wasn't supposed to kill him. So, yeah.
I did
Yeah,
see
they
a
wanna
guy
pick-
get. I did see a guy get electrocuted by a Tesla coil last weekend.
Ooh, fun.
Oh, I bet that was fun.
He was wearing a suit of armor and walked right up to the Tesla coil. It
Oh,
was
no.
arcing all over his armor.
Ow.
He had it. It was complete. It was a complete Faraday cage, so he was fine. But
Oh man.
he would jump, and he'd get an arc going from the bottom of his foot to the floor, as well as
Oh,
the
man.
arc from the Tesla coil bouncing around on his sword or on his. He'd
So
walk
it
straight
didn't
up
hurt
to
him?
it and it'd play over his helmet. He said he could get a bit of tingling in his wrist when he catch it on his gauntlet. But
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that sounds like it would hurt, but I guess not. That sounds like it looked awesome.
So I
and it's
think
because. Sorry.
that's right.
Sorry, I'm derailing us.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I think we cut over back to Theo. And we see him. We see him wandering the halls of the Abbey.
I don't think he's listening.
So Adam.
What? Sorry.
That's right. We cut back to you wandering the halls of the Abbey. So you're trying to find the Abbess specifically. You're trying to find where she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a feeling that there are some nuns that are probably still awake at this point, so you could probably just ask them where her room is. So yeah, and they guide you to, and they tell you where it is. So, do you want to just like knock on the door when you get there, or?
Yeah.
Okay. There's no answer.
I said, "Who's there?" There's no answer. Who's there? I'm not saying anything.
I was like walking in. Oh, sorry, you're changing parts. Like I'm just like, oh no, she's in danger. I break down the door. Like, oh, sorry. Let's put the door back. Can I like try and look for you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I roll like an observation thing or?
No, I mean you know that they were gonna take the cultists back to the prison, so you could just head there and then start from there if you can't find them. But I mean that's where they are. So.
Can I like tell someone like, I don't want like the abbess to leave if she's there, because then like if she goes off by herself and we are all like like somewhere else, she could get like kidnapped or something. I don't know. So I'm just gonna like tell the nuns like if she comes out of there, like tell her not to leave. I'm in the like the sanctuary, right? Yeah, tell her not to leave there. Okay.
You tell the abbess not to leave there?
No, I tell like a nun.
Oh, the nuns.
I don't know if she's sleeping or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just like, hey, if the abbess wakes up, tell her not to go anywhere.
Okay. Tell her not to go anywhere. I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for you guys.
That could sound
Okay.
really sketchy to them.
So about the time that Cantarius and Alphons and Dellen are being patched up, you kind of waltz in. So you waltz into the prison and you see like Cantarius on a cot and like the doctor's like stitching him up. And Cantarius, how are you responding to that?
Me being stitched up?
Yeah.
Well,
Screaming. Oh, birds.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd probably freak out because I can't see anything.
Fair enough.
Yeah, don't kid yourself. You'd be screaming.
Do you want to go actually
You
go
don't
ahead?
have anesthesia.
Go ahead and make a steel test for me.
Oh.
I mean that's what the attribute is for.
So then you can pass out if you.
Hey,
your
hey.
field
He just
test.
passed out. Just right then and there.
Let's make it
37.
3.
Tier 4. Oh.
Nice.
Oh, because of my wounds.
Yeah. So,
Well,
yeah, I mean, you have a few options. You can stand and drool, but I don't think that's applicable right now. You could scream. You could pass out.
I scream.
Okay, so you're screaming
I
as.
actually I prefer to pass back out.
Okay,
yeah, I
you just
pass
kind of
out
pass
again.
out. Yep.
I was gonna talk
That
to
sounds
you.
more fun.
All right, so yeah, Kentari. So Theo, you walk in as Kentarius like screams once and then just passes out. And then yeah, so what are the rest of you guys doing?
I'd be like, what's his problem?
Wait, so he just. Why did Cantarius pass out?
This is the doctor is stitching him up at this point.
Oh, okay.
He saw me and screamed, ah!
I mean, we're all still being treated, aren't we?
No, like so Dylan and Alphonse have already been
Or are we
treated.
in with
Yeah,
them?
and so Kentarius.
already been
yeah.
treated.
Yeah, I literally just had a scrape on my arm.
No, I mean you got clipped
Yeah.
by an arrow, so
Yes, so a scrape.
a bad scrape.
So I wake up and I'm like, oh no, what's going on? Let go of me! And then I just go back to unconsciousness.
Okay. Alphonse, Dylan, Antonius, how do you respond to Theo walking in?
Probably want to talk to Theo now that it's not
It's like, where are you
No,
at, bro?
I don't know that I have a
arrows
particular
and
response
violence
other
and
than just to sort
action
of,
everywhere.
hey, took your time about it. I mean, I don't know where he's. I honestly, I feel super disconnected after I got knocked over by all those
Yeah.
guns. So I have no idea what's going on.
So Alphonse, did you want to
Yeah.
take Theo aside to talk to him?
Yeah, I'd probably so Theo, I'm just like, yo, we should probably talk about stuff and stuff. Yeah.
Wait, do I say
Hey,
something?
Alphonse is talking to you.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Theo.
Oh.
So I'm
wait,
like,
hold
yo,
on.
we
Do I
should
have it muted?
probably
I do, don't I?
talk about. Oh,
Start over. I was wondering, like,
Oh.
why isn't he saying anything?
I'm
Start
so
over.
insulted. Okay, so I'm just like, yo, Theo, we should probably talk because now that we're not being shot at and chased
What happened?
or murdering children. What?
What happened?
So yeah, I take you outside, away from prying ears.
If Cantarius was still awake, he could have
Yes,
made a roll.
Just
I'm just
me.
like, okay,
I should
so
ask Alphonse for some advice. Like, hey, how do I talk to this girl? he's like, like Alphonse.
That'd be really funny.
I can train you in seduction.
Yes. Wait. Is that legal, Caleb?
That
Can
is
you
a
train me?
thing that could happen.
Where's that
Yeah.
legal?
Train me.
The only problem is
Okay,
Alphonse.
what are you gonna train?
We've talked
Whoa,
about
whoa,
this
whoa.
a million times. but-
Alphonse doesn't have the instruction skill though, so anytime he did it, he would have to make an untrained instruction roll.
I know, but I'm not stupid.
It's not really your ability to learn as much as his ability to teach.
Like we could say narratively that Alphonse is teaching you that, but it would be you, Theo, that's making a roll at that point, not Alphonse. Because you just be like practicing,
Yeah, I can
you
do
know.
that too, yeah.
Okay.
So do you ask me for advice about the lady?
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, before we get into that, I need to have some answers. Like, what the heck happened? You came here for one. You got struck by lightning. Then you said you were going to kill the abbess. Now you're in love with the abbess. I don't... What the heck is going on?
Did he ever say it out loud that he was gonna kill the abbess? I don't think he did.
Yeah, when he
No,
was in the...
he kind of suspected that. He knew that there was something up, and because he knows that I kind of kill people. and
Right.
he kind of observed that.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
Alphonse, it's over. I gave
I'm
up.
breaking up.
No, not like that. Alphonse, I no longer am a prisoner to Nerani. I no longer do her bidding.
Wait,
I'm
what?
not gonna,
Who's
I'm not
who's
gonna kill the
Nerani?
abbess.
Okay, so Theo, once you say that, you see the ghost of your wife kind of like just drifting by in the moonlight.
Okay. I was like, I had to choose between killing the abbess to save my wife or save the abbess and give up my wife, and I chose to give up my wife, and so I no longer am a slave to the goddess of marriage, Nerani.
See,
So-
none. Alphonse has absolutely no context for any of
just
what you just said.
What? So I probably
Because
you're
everybody
crazy, like,
Alphonse had trouble with
I
women.
no kill abbess.
so what you're saying is there's a god talking to you and telling you to kill people to bring your wife back to life.
Alphonse, the reason I was killing people is because the goddess told me to, and if I followed her bidding, then I got my wife back, who died.
Can I roll a perception check or whatever to see if I believe him?
I mean,
What would that be?
it would be observation against his falsehood, but like he's not making a falsehood,
He's not
so
lying.
you can just
True.
decide
Persuade.
whether or not you believe. Yeah, okay, yeah. Theo can make a persuasion. Yeah, against your will. That would be what that is. So you want to go ahead and do that, Theo?
Okay.
I mean, it's not like
Just go and make a persuasion.
Can I roll? Can I do faith to add a? I'm gonna roll faith to open ended. Right?
Okay, yeah, definitely. Yep. So that's ob 1 for you.
There. Yay. Okay.
Sweet. Mark that routine test, my friend.
Okay. Now that's
So then, yeah, this whatever 6s you roll, you can automatically roll them again for the persuasion test. And
one.
luckily, Alphonse's will is, I believe, is only 3. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
Alphonse is really good at persuading people, but I think he's kind of good at being persuaded of things as well.
Sorry, what? Can you repeat that?
The ob is 3 for the persuasion roll.
Oh shoot, it's probably not that good. Yay! He believes me. Okay.
Even with your wounds, nice.
He's like, wow, that's really cool. I don't know what are you gonna say, Alphonse? You believe?
I'm like, can I talk to her?
wait, who?
Nerani.
I mean,
And
you can pray to her.
So
but,
so the
I
ghost
mean, I
the
don't
ghost of your
think
wife
she- I
appears
mean,
like right in between you
probably-
two, Theo.
only-
The ghost of your wife appears right in between
What?
you two. The ghost of your wife appears right in between you two, and she kind of like takes your face, and this she sees a material, so that you can't feel this, but she kind of like takes your face and then kind of like leans in and like whispers in your ear, "Maybe I found a new follower."
Whoa.
Wait, to me or to she does that to me?
No, to Theo.
Oh, to Theo. Okay.
Talking about Alphonse.
Somehow, I don't think the patron god of marriage is going to get along with Alphonse very well.
Well, I mean, we found
is
out
very
that at this point that
She's a
the
god. She can, or she's a goddess. She can do whatever she wants. So I mean,
Yeah, but
And
Alphonse
she hasn't
doesn't
been
really
very,
care about marriage.
She hasn't been very marriage-like.
She hasn't.
She's been making him kill
True.
people.
she really hasn't been.
That's true.
anyway, like, well,
And half of marriage is divorce anyway, so.
Alphonse, she appears to me in the
Oh my
ghost of my
goodness.
wife,
Wow.
Not a lie.
even though it's not her. So you can't see her. You can talk to Nerani, but you can't see her like I can. It's kind of a curse.
Oh.
It's a blessing and a curse.
Where is she, like, standing here now? Or,
She's standing right in front of you.
I'm like, hi. I'm gonna roll a seduction roll.
You have to like. You probably have to roll like a. I don't know. I mean, it's like a prayer.
Caleb, I'm seducing a goddess. Let's go.
Oh dear. I mean, sure. It's gonna be really hard.
Just shut up.
Does her will
When
like,
she like appears to Alphonse, she like tells him like back off. He's like, okay.
is her will white if she's a god?
Well, this is the thing. Like, she wouldn't be rolling it in response because it's always just the base. But I mean, I'm accentuating it with the impossibility of the thing, so it's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be pretty high.
I guess it doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
You don't have to roll. Yeah.
2, 3.
Well,
Yeah,
actually,
but what
it
I
might
tried
it
to-
might increase the difficulty in some way. I
No,
don't know.
yeah, exactly, and that's why I'm making it difficult. Yeah, like it's
Yeah,
it's
Usually
the
when
off's gonna be
something
pretty high.
translates to black,
Yeah.
it's like +2.
Yep.
Caleb, if I try
Yeah.
to seduce the goddess, would I get like a modifier because she already likes me, or like a less ob?
If you try to seduce the
Does
goddess,
she like you anymore?
yeah, I
Well, she
mean,
doesn't-
it would be pretty difficult.
Like a not in a like if I don't have a motive for her, then she's like totally against me. But I feel like if I tried to like, oh
Yeah,
maybe I changed my mind. Maybe
If you fictionally positioned yourself, so that like that would make sense. Like if you set yourself up to make that roll at with advantage, then yeah, like
I'm
but-
not gonna try it. I was just
yeah,
wondering.
So I think the odds is gonna be 9, Alphonse.
Ugh.
I kind
Okay.
of wanted to like
So, if I fork in my persuasion,
wait, can I help him? Can I do a faith roll to help him?
Sure. I mean, I don't know why in the
I
world.
don't know why you would narratively.
Well, okay, so the faith roll would literally be praying to the goddess and like petitioning her on his behalf.
Yeah, kind of like, hey, he's a pretty.
Literally, that's what it would be.
Why
So-
would you do that?
Well, okay, so I think Theo is like, hey, this goddess has been hitting on me. Maybe I can just like slide her off onto Jared, and maybe she'll focus on Jared.
I think it's like several
Or
reasons, like
Alphonse.
that, and also like, well, if she doesn't necessarily like me because I like someone else, so she's kind of like mad at me. But if I get her to like the group, like someone in the group, then she kind of like
Why did I
favors our group.
pass
So
out?
If she likes
This is
Alphonse,
coming
and Alphonse like, like it, like, and then Alphonse
Yeah.
prays for something good for the group, she'll
Uh-huh.
kind of be like, okay, I like you, Alphonse, so I'm gonna help you out.
Okay,
I feel
so
like-
yeah,
yeah,
go
go
ahead and make that faith roll.
If
So
you
you
guys just step into the other room.
they're
Yeah.
outside
Yeah.
Is this an ob one?
I'm standing there alone
Which
with
is
Kintari.
probably
to
what
open end it.
outside.
Yeah, an odd one.
Well, no, I
Because
guess.
I want to
Yeah.
walk in on this.
No,
Alright,
you walked
alright.
out. Never mind. So I was out here.
Cool.
Yeah, you do.
So you succeed on
Can
that.
I walk in on Alphonse trying to flirt with the thing that I can't see?
Absolutely. But we'll let him make his roll first. But yeah,
Okay.
So I'm almost like teaching him how to pray. He's like,
Yeah, and then it'll be really interesting.
he's like, hey,
No,
like
not.
you use these right words. Like when you're praying to the goddess, she kind of likes it when you say this kind of stuff. And then Alphonse is like praying and like trying to seduce the goddess. This is so funny.
it's not gonna work, but it's funny. I want to know what
so-
happens once she like.
This
if
goddess
he-
is
So-
technically
so
like a ghost,
Alphonse,
right? So
Alphonse.
She is 0-2, or?
Alphonse, what is your intent?
Right now, I kind of want her to,
Yeah.
take her
Favor.
focus off of Theo because he's kind of been through a lot,
Okay.
and I also want to try and do good stuff. Like, oh well, I mean, kind of like Theo.
Well, if he has the favor of the gods, it's a good thing no matter what.
And
Like, if
it's
he has-
also like,
it would add to like, I don't know. I feel like it would act like a trait or something like that. So like,
Yeah,
it would
okay, so
help him.
if Alphonse like actually legitimately became a devoted follower of Nerani, one of the traits that we could vote to put on his character sheet is faithful, and then he would get faith as an attribute, just like you and David have. That is an
so
option.
it'd start at 1.
No, I would ask
No,
you
I
the
think
same
it
questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would ask you the same questions everybody else did.
I mean,
and-
like, I start open with 6, technically, but.
Oh.
Yeah.
so yeah.
Since my persuasion is 7, when I fork it into seduction, I get a +2.
You
right?
get 2 modifiers. Yep.
I don't know why I didn't use this routine thing all the
Okay.
time because it adds like.
So-
Uh-huh, yeah.
Your
2,
modifier. This is
3,
way.
4. I'm sorry, this is gonna take a minute.
No, that's right.
5. So I get +6 to my. So I have 12 dice to work with.
What?
Let's go.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot you had
2
6
for
seduction.
persuasion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so yeah,
Okay,
those automatically
and,
open ends. So
Does a persona? What is?
It adds a dice.
Why do you want
persona adds 1 dice. Yeah,
It does
It only,
work.
only 1
man.
dice.
1 for
Extra
one.
Why
This
would
is
you spend
1 dice
persona
per
on
point.
this?
1 for 1.
What does that mean? Oh. Okay.
1 for 1.
You can spend
Oh.
multiple.
Okay. And I get 1 for Theo's roll, all right?
No, that open ends. So any 6s that you get will automatically be rerolled.
You don't have to spend a fate, basically.
Oh, I got an idea for next thing. Like,
I
But-
wanna, I want to spend a fate.
But you can still spend a fate to reroll one failed
Oh
dice.
yeah, to reroll.
So that is an advantage for you, definitely.
After
okay.
this, I want to try like you know how he's teaching me to seduce someone. I want to like try and like seduce just a random nun that's in there, like practice, like oh, so I'm gonna go up and be like, I know it's gonna be hard, but if Alphonse like helps me out, like,
Oh my goodness.
Horrible.
So you're gonna
That's
try
so
it,
amusing.
try it to seduce
Dylan
the
finds
abbess
out
by
you're-
practicing
I'm not.
something
No,
else.
I don't want to try the abbess because if I fail, it's gonna be embarrassing.
Yeah, but you're gonna practice on her friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what,
and
I'm
if
gonna
Dylan
go
finds
ahead
out you're
and
running
persona.
around seducing
It's gonna be a random person.
Think
I'm
about
gonna-
this.
I'm gonna have a being learned attribute, but then it won't be double next time. So if I practice on someone else, then it'd be like,
Yeah, no, but you need to practice on anybody but her friends.
I'm
That's
realizing-
fine.
no, it doesn't have to
bump
be a
the
thing.
ob if you practice
just
on
like,
friends. It will
Yeah.
bump up your ob practice against her if you practice on her friends first.
Yeah.
Just
So
saying.
Alphonse, what do you got for your final dice?
So my final modifiers are 7 because I'm gonna use a persona.
Okay. So you have 13 dice.
Yep.
Nice.
What's the ob?
Did a great.
Ob is 9. A task deems nearly impossible.
I need a new pair of shoes.
And it's gonna be routine.
No.
But you
Wait,
automatically
can you
reroll
roll?
6s, so reroll 2 dice.
Yes.
And you can still reroll another dice for a fate point after this. Nice.
And yeah, those are both successes because
Well, I succeed.
you have a gray shade. So
It's
okay,
great, yeah.
so
he did it?
yeah, he did. He
Yeah.
succeeded.
Yeah.
Okay, so Alphonse,
Wait,
So
you
this
just
is
seduced
routine for me.
God?
yeah.
Yeah.
But again, like his intent.
Literally
Okay,
just
no.
seduced
Okay,
the
so his
God.
intent was to get her attention off of Theo onto Alphonse, and to what was the second part again of it, Alphonse again?
Hopefully, I want to do good now. I'm like, oh, okay, I want to help Theo because
Okay, so that was
Kind
the
of-
whole
kinda like it and
intent.
whatnot.
The whole intent was to.
And no, I also want to
Okay.
possibly use her to get an upper hand on the church.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I mean she's very okay.
This
So
benefits both of us.
Yeah.
It benefits you. Like he was mad at me because I'm like, I don't want anything to do with you. Alphonse just like this player, so he like seduces her, and now she's like, oh, I kind of like you guys now, or groups on because Alphonse wants to do good with this, and so it's perfect.
So I think what happens is the ghost disappears, Theo, and then Alphonse. Theo doesn't see this, but Alphonse sees Nerani, not the ghost. Nerani, like what Nerani wants herself to look like, kind of thing. Like so,
Whoa.
like the form she usually appears in, and she has long blue hair, and like blue
I'm in love
lipstick.
already.
Gorgeous.
And yeah, she's really, really pale. And yeah, she's not wearing a whole lot of clothing.
Kind of like a goddess.
Oh.
Steel test, right?
And it seems yes, definitely a steel test, but it seems like the fabric, like this cloth that she's wearing, just like this white cloth, is like just flowing around her like water. So go ahead and make a steel test for me.
Or steel. Oh, found it. Okay, what's the ob?
6. I mean,
Six?
it's a freaking goddess.
Can I get a modifier because I already seduced her?
Wait. Can I help him with a faith roll?
No.
Wait, what?
Like he has
You
no,
have
you have no,
prayed to her.
yeah, no, you have no chance to prepare for this, Theo.
Okay.
So, and you don't even know what's happening really. So,
No, I don't. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, because that probably.
yeah. So yeah, Alphonse.
Can I
Go
get a
ahead.
+1 for
No.
No? Okay.
I don't think anything that has prepared you for this, for what she actually looks like.
Well.
Yeah. So
well,
you have a few options
Can
here.
I walk in on him just standing there with Jerome coming out of his face?
Okay. So yeah, well, you will walk in on whatever Alphonse's response is to this.
Okay.
So you have a few options here, Jared. Let's go to Steel.
You should scream, and I'll come in. You're like, what's going on?
Alphonse, it worked.
All right, so you have a few options here. You can stand and drool, you can fall prone and beg for mercy, you can run screaming, and you can swoon.
Well,
You should
I'd
beg
probably
for mercy.
swoon.
Okay.
What does swoon mean?
No, you should beg for mercy. That's way funnier.
A swoon is a player may have his character pitch backwards in a swoon. The character is dazed and utterly unaware of his surroundings while in a swoon. So. Yep.
I'm like talking.
What's your
I'd probably just like fall back on my butt and like stare right up at him.
Okay, all right.
What?
So you see that, Dylan, as you walk out of the.
What's
of the
your
prison.
hesitation?
Wait, why are you staring at her butt?
No, I said I fall on my butt,
Jared.
Connor.
I know.
Jared, what's your
I
will?
know, I had to. Sorry.
My
What's
what?
your will, Jared?
My will is 3.
His hesitation
Oh,
is
so
7.
you have 7 hesitation. Holy crap.
So it's a while that you're sitting there.
Yeah. So I walk in and I'm just like, I see him like that. And do you look like you've been like messed up, or just like you're like, what's the expression on your face?
I'm probably just like, I'm probably in awe. Just like,
Okay, so I think Dylan's hand kind of goes slowly to his sword. He's like, "What's up with him?" And he kind of like gives you a kick. You're like, "What are you doing?"
Talking to me.
I'm just like,
Alphonse.
I mean,
I just
I
hope,
think
like-
I was. Yeah.
It was some bad shellfish.
And okay, so as you're saying that, Alphonse, she like reaches down and like caresses your face, and you can feel this. And she says, "Are you willing to follow me, Alphonse Tan? I am in need of a new follower."
You gonna talk out loud?
Okay. And I just look her straight in the eyes. I'm like, for all the days of my life, and then I'm gonna roll another seduction roll.
Wait, no.
Well, okay, so is the intent different here?
Intent
Like, what
has
is your
changed.
intent?
If the intent has changed.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't just add on to it, but you could if your intent has changed. If your intent is literally to like seduce her, that would be a change of intent.
Okay, I'm gonna seduce her.
All right. Well, we'll see how this goes.
I don't even know what's going on.
Does he get some kind of bonus for having caught her attention originally?
Well, okay, so the ob is gonna be lower. So I think this is an ob
Okay.
7.
Okay.
Dude, you're gonna be the father of a demigod.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna fork in persuasion again. So 2. Bullcrap, falsehood,
Are we like
tale.
trying to talk to him? We don't know what's going on. We're like, Alphonse,
And then, you know what? I'm just gonna spend my other
Alphonse.
persona.
Oh my
because
gosh.
Oh my gosh.
uh,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna spend my last.
This is literally one of the most ridiculous things that's ever happened.
You seen Adam's dead wife.
No.
No, no, no.
He's never seen her as Adam's dead wife.
7.
This is no life.
Oh well.
Yes, ob 7.
Bro, well, I obviously.
Yeah.
I just think it's really funny.
Oh
No.
no.
Oh my gosh.
You have 2.
How is that possible? You rolled 5.
Oh.
Wow, that's really bad.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Ugh.
Alphonse, you can spend a fate to reroll those 2 6s.
Can I spend 2 fate to reroll the 2 6s
No.
and an extra
No.
one? Darn it.
Wait,
Can,
he can't do it then. If he only has 2 dice, how can he?
He could reroll. He could roll 6s and then he get to reroll
You
this
can
I
again.
mean, I
Six, you
rolled
reroll
4
it again,
6s
yeah.
earlier today. Okay, well, may as well try. Oops. I didn't do it right. New pair of shoes?
Oh, 2 more ones. Nice.
Oh.
He did not get a new
No,
pair of
you must
shoes.
follow me first.
So okay, so what I think happens then, Alphonse, is she kind of like pokes your nose and she says, "All in due time," and then she disappears.
Fine.
Wow, that's sketchy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Ugh.
I was like, who are you talking to?
like, why does he have that look
Yeah,
on?
you have to be real. This has got to be really disturbing to watch.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No, we're both watching this.
Yeah. He's just looking back between Theo and Alfons. Like, what is?
Yeah, Dylan and I
what
just
is
kinda
he-
look
who
at
is
each other
he
like-
talking to? What's going on?
What's going on?
Either
I
of you
looked
want
at
to.
Theo. I mean, I looked it down. And I'm like, you just ruined my proposal. Jeez.
Well, you know who
Outta
he's
here.
talking to.
I'm
He
sorry.
just shakes his head and walks away. He's like, I don't understand.
Oh, that's really funny.
Can I roll a persuasion to fool David?
He already has no idea what's happening.
Yeah, I mean,
Alfons.
there's
I
no
know, but I
real
want a
role here.
difficult persuasion.
Okay, well, what are you trying to persuade him of?
Persuading that nothing weird was going on, it was just being
It was
just
clear that something
Yeah,
weird
fooling
was
around,
going
trying
on.
to mess with him.
I mean, you could, but it's not much point in that role. It's
I mean, to get a difficult bubble.
I mean, it's pretty obvious that you were being weird. I don't have any idea what's going on. So.
Yeah, but not just being weird, not weird.
okay. No, we'll there's not really a role there.
That was. Yeah, I don't know.
So, let's go ahead and take our second break there. After Alphonse has succeeded and failed on his seduction,
Yes.
and yeah, we'll be back in about 5 minutes to see what else happens in this crazy game. All right, stick around.